What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? What a crazy, crazy day. This was insane. But hey, I'm not complaining. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Alright. So today is Monday, May 2nd, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. And yeah, today we're doing the show from Tandy Town. Like I said, crazy, crazy day. Everything was pretty in the red before. It was going really bad. Looked like SPY was at like 405, I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, SPY was at like 405, near the yearly low. We almost broke the yearly low. And it looks like during power hour here. Yeah, it looks like during power hour, it just had a major run. The market just shot right back up. So it was looking really, really bad, and we finished in the green. So hey, I'm not complaining. Tandy Town. Let's give that some applause. All right. Oh, what up, PZ? Missed you there, dude. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you as always.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
And low roller. What's up, dude? Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you guys as always. All right, so today we have quite a bit to get through. I really didn't expect to talk too much today. I thought it was going to be a short show. But yeah, like I said, during power hour here, we got some major run. So I was just going to talk about Redbox. RDBX. Because that one is short squeezing, so I was just going to do that today. But then, yeah, after power hour here, we got some pretty big gains in Aterian and SOS as well. So we'll cover all of those. Let's rewind a little bit. So, got some news articles today. One about Other Deeds NFT, which is ApeCoin, or has a relationship with ApeCoin that happened over the weekend. Big catalyst there. Got some news about that. Then we got some EV news, some Biden EV news, some other random EV news, and we got a short article about Warren Buffett and his opinions on Bitcoin. So a few articles there, and then yeah, today for the analysis we're going to do RDBX Redbox, ATER Aterian, and what's the last one? SOS. So I haven't talked about that one in a while. And my apologies in advance, guys. So I don't really have any notes for SOS and Aterian. Well, I do have notes for Aterian. I just probably got to pull that up. But yeah, this was kind of like a last minute thing. So I'm going to wing SOS. I actually didn't even finish the chart, but I almost finished it. So might have to give me like a minute or two to finish the chart there when we get to that. But yeah, should be a good show. I would say maybe 2 to 2.5 hours today. We'll see, depending on how many people come in chat. Monday is usually kind of a slow day, so we'll see. And then we'll get to the Yolos, and we have quite a few Yolos today. Well, we got a lot of memes, and not too many actual Yolos, but a lot of memes. So there's quite a bit to get through today. So it should be fun. Let's do it. So thank you, everyone, for being here. What up, Wilson?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Alright, so people starting to come in. Thank you, guys. Alright, and before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. I've got a weekend on Skill Game. I made over $150 profit today. I found Progressive Jackpot won $100 and won $60 free bonus. But I got greedy, majority profit gone for $60. Then I went home early this weekend, took my money and run for profit yesterday. All right, well, hey, finished in the green, so awesome low roller. I mean, kind of sucks you gave some back. But hey, it's how it goes. Glad you made some profit there. And I think that's what you were doing on Friday, because you came in at the very end of the show Friday, and I assumed you were playing the skill game. But congrats to you, dude. And so just an update for you guys. I've been working all day on my Patreon stuff. So I'm gonna do 18 chapters out of the actual book that I learned to become a financial advisor from. I'm gonna do like 18 lectures straight out of that book. I already got some stuff up there, but I made 3 chapters already. So hopefully in the next few weeks here I can finish up with all those chapters, and it's going on Patreon. But yeah, I started recording the lectures this morning, and I got to do some editing. But that's really the next steps in for the channel. So I'm gonna work on my Patreon, and then I'm gonna start doing probably a video a week on the weekends, a video per weekend. Not TA stuff, just some general financial stuff, I guess you can say. So try to make some extra content that's not so time sensitive. But yeah, got some big plans coming up for the channel, and then eventually I want to get back into day trading. I just waiting for crypto to go back up so I can sell off a little bit and put some in my brokerage account. But yeah, all right, I'm just rambling now. Let's do it, guys. My skill game will ban on May 18th. I will lose my job to look for free bonus skill game. Yeah, I remember you saying that, dude. Oops. All right, well, I guess we'll jump right into it. So that's pretty unfortunate. Maybe are they gonna bring it back, or is it gone forever? That sucks, dude. But I guess you go back to doing your surveys. All right. Let me just check YouTube real quick. 3 viewers, 5 likes. All right, thank you guys. The Kroger guy got a new job. He will be janitor of college as IT. So is he doing IT or is he a janitor? Oh, well. All right, glad for him. I mean, see how long he can keep that job. Give him a whole couple weeks. All right, let's do it, guys. And what up, Joe?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. All right, please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet, and let's do it. Let me readjust. Hope that's fine, because I was messing with the picture size here earlier when I was recording for Patreon, but I think that's good. All right. So the Dow Jones up 0.26%, NASDAQ up 1.72%, and the S&P up 0.57%. Let's go. So yeah, crazy day. Everything was deep in the red, yearly low, and last hour here, power hour, got some major run. So I'm not complaining, but that was ridiculous. But all right, I'll take it. The VIX is down 3.71%, down 1.24 points, so we're at 32 VIX now. Not great, but we were hitting, considering we were pushing 40 before it turned around today. So yeah, VIX not great, but heading in the right direction. Hopefully it keeps going down. They are going to court for skill game May 18th. We are not paying any taxes. The casino and lottery are upset against skill games. So I guess that's what it's about, the taxes. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they'll just have to come to an agreement. Maybe it will be allowed, but there just has to be some regulations on that. I sure hope so. The candle I mentioned last week in Discord for SPY, they took the candle, so I'm cautiously bullish in the short term. Well, yeah, let's look at SPY real quick. So, yeah, here's the daily chart, but the 1 minute chart. But yeah, cup and handled on the 1 minute. So, this is ridiculous. So, it's selling off all day, then power hour. Boom, straight back up. Crazy, crazy stuff. It's pulling back here in the aftermarket, so not good for tomorrow. But I'll take it. Yeah, so this did come back down to the yearly low, 405. Well, it was 404, but we hit 405 before. So maybe that's the bottom. Hopefully that's the bottom. I don't know. I sure hope so. But this was really, really bad all day. Oh, and good news, I can now short poop coins because Femex added a boatload of them. Alright, cool, dude. Just be careful. You know, not financial advice, but I don't think you should use leverage when you're shorting the poop coins. And, you know, sometimes they can moon thousands of percent. So, you know, it should work, but just be careful. Because you never know with that stuff. But I've never actually used Femex. I gotta check that out. See how it is. Is that DeFi or is it just a regular exchange? I gotta check it out. So thanks for that, Joe. And yeah, good luck to you on the shorting the poop coins. That should work out, but you know, I'd say just like set stop losses or something. Yeah, there you go. Use stop loss. You're already ahead of me. You think no good tomorrow? I got a read tomorrow is hella green. Well, it's going back up now. But, you know, we'll see where it ends after market. But it's pulling back after market, which is not a good sign for tomorrow. That's bearish. But hopefully it goes back up here in the aftermarket. And I think we're getting interest rates are getting raised this week. I'm not sure what day, but I'm pretty sure the Fed is going to raise rates this week, which is not good. That's also bearish. So we'll see what happens. But I sure hope it goes to the upside tomorrow. I hope skill game come in your state so you can play skill game walking distance in your area. Yeah, I'll try it out. I don't think, you know, I'll play it that much, but it sounds pretty fun. Bad news, Crypto.com. You heard the news? Yeah, I saw that. Crypto.com went down a lot, like 20% earlier. They're cutting what's it called? Their credit card or the debit card, their rewards. So I think it's a bit overreaction. I don't know, because you still get your staking reward, so I don't see what the big deal is. But yeah, I did hear about that Crypto.com, and I saw it. CRO did sell off this morning. You should short ApeCoin due to buy the rumor, sell the news. It was easy play. Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, it was. Joe said he shorted ApeCoin and got out. So congrats to you, Joe. But yeah, you know, it did seem like an easy play. But I've actually never shorted crypto. And maybe I'll give it a try. But it's a bit too dangerous for my liking. But maybe I'll give it a try just for fun and see if it works. And maybe I'll take it more seriously. But yeah, shorting these poop coins does seem like pretty easy plays. Tomorrow and Wednesday meeting. All right, yeah, so this week. So, you know, hopefully it goes back up the market, but no, it hasn't looked great, and it's never really good when they raise rates and they have meetings. I was short small love potion today. Close all my shorts when SPY hit the bottom. So you want full Chad mode, huh? All right, congrats to you, Joe. Yeah, want full Chad mode. So it sounds like you covered the bottom there. So congrats. Staking is cut to Crypto.com. No, staking is not cut. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why. I think it's overreaction. I don't know why it sold off so much because the card rewards got cut, but the staking is the same, which is what people really care about, right? So I don't know why it went down so much. It's kind of weird to me. But you know, I was even thinking about buying the dip, but I don't know. Everything I buy the dip right now, it just keeps dipping. So a little hesitant to buy the dip on Crypto.com. All right, let's get to the watch list today. It's not gonna spend too much time on this, but yeah. So number one gainer is SOS, which we'll discuss third today. That's a Chinese Bitcoin mining company, I believe. Used to be really popular. Haven't heard about that one in a while, but had a couple thousand mentions. I think like over 2,000 mentions. Not the most, but we'll get to that today. Novavax went up a lot, 20%, 19.26%, and Wayfair went up 13.58%. Fubo up. Microvision up. Roku up a lot. Aterian, which we'll discuss second today after Redbox. That was up almost 10%, pulling back here in the aftermarket. DraftKings up a lot. Riot up 8%, which is interesting because crypto didn't do that well, but okay. Pinterest, BBIG, Coinbase, Robinhood, Spotify, Ocugen, Marathon, Peloton, Roblox. So a lot of memes are up today. Square, MMAT, Moderna, Virgin Galactic. Facebook did really good. 5.32%. That's going up. Nvidia did really well. 5.32%. AMD, Tilray, Central Clover, Netflix. Finally, Netflix is going up 4.78%. So, yeah, tech did really good today. Set 1.72%. So it looks like memes and tech did really well. Alibaba is going up, back over 100. Etsy, Wish, PayPal, Paramount, Domino's went up a lot, 4%. Tesla, wow, Tesla went up a lot, 3.7%. It wasn't up this much before, but I guess it ran pretty hard here in Power Hour. And we got some crazy Tesla YOLO coming up here. Well, during the YOLOs, so stay tuned for that, guys. Yeah, big A for Tesla, Snapchat, SoFi, MicroStrategy, Palantir, XCLA, Xpeng, Baidu. China doing really good today. Sundial, Beam Index up 2.56%. Microsoft, 2.5%. eBay, Google, 2.17%. So, yeah, it's pretty good. Tech doing really well. Chevron, 2%. So it seems like, yeah, for the most part, growth, memes doing really well, and tech doing really well also. So I'll take it. The big surprise. I did not expect the market to go up so much today. It looked really bad. On the red side, we got a few memes here. DWAC, IMPP, INDO, so those oil stocks are down. CFEI, trades in sympathy with DWAC. HYMC pulling back. Ride down, GME down, Uber, Lyft, CEI, MULN, Pfizer, and some random stuff, AMC, and a few value stocks. So, yeah, this is pretty good. The market is better than the indexes would suggest. Everything is mostly in the green. So it looks like everyone did pretty well for the most part. Apes did well, boomers did well, and especially anyone in tech did really well. So, yeah, very nice surprise. It was looking really, really good. And a lot of stuff in the green here, so I'll take it. Hopefully I covered the bottom. I'm tired of everything falling, and that means something coming from a fellow rainbow bear. Yeah, I know, I feel you. Because I've been buying dips. I've been going bull mode. I've been buying dips, and it just keeps on dipping. But yeah, you know, this is getting ridiculous. 2022 has been really, really bad. But, you know, I guess it was to be expected. We just got a little too greedy. I sold losing stock today and buy more Dogecoin and Sheeb. Alright, I mean, pretty good price. Can't go too wrong there. So far, every time they have meeting the day before, always red, and today is green. So based on the way it is hella green. Gonna be back-to-back, see green. Back-to-back green, see if my read is wrong. I sure hope you're right, dude. We'll see. I sure hope so. But, you know, historically, it hasn't gone well. whenever they do a meeting. Doge gonna move up again and just never hold its gains? Yeah. I mean, I know it's gonna go up long term, but it's frustrating. I just want to cash out at this point. I don't even want to hold it anymore. I don't want to average down either, but yeah, it pops on some ridiculous Elon Musk news, and I do want to dump it and buy back and stuff like that, but then I'm afraid I'm gonna miss like a major move to the upside. So yeah, fortunately I'm holding Doge, but yeah, it never holds its gains, but it is slowly going back up. It's just very volatile. But yeah, hopefully Doge pumps again pretty soon. I can dump my bags there. All right, so that's the stock market for today, guys. Really good, really good. I'll take it. All right, let's get on to some crypto here. Gonna take a quick drink. What up, Wen?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. And I bet you're happy, Wen. Looks like you did pretty good on Aterian today. Alright, just gonna take a quick drink. Check YouTube real quick. 7 viewers, 7 likes. Alright, thank you guys. Please smash the like button if you haven't yet. So, yeah, let me just take a quick drink and we'll get on with crypto here. When is winning? Good one. Haven't used this one in a while. Where is it?
Winning.
And I'll just give that the laugh. Whoever have money now, it is a dream for loading boat. I hope when I retire we have these days again. Well, you know what? Yeah, from what 2020 to 2022, or really 2019 to 2021, that was a historic bull run. There was nothing like that in the history of the stock market. Money printer was never that good. So, one day I'm sure we'll have similar events, another crash, another pump. But yeah, it's gonna be a while. That was actually historic. We take it for granted, but that money printing pump, that was an historic bull run. No one really realizes this. But yeah, good times are over. Now it's back to normal. Maybe even bearish. I hope we don't hit a recession. We're like low-key halfway to a recession, to be honest. All right. Crypto time. So crypto's up 1.24% today. Very nice. So over the weekend, it was pretty bad. I think Bitcoin was in the 37,000s, the low 37,000s. I posted about it in Discord. I was complaining to you guys. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? So yeah, but it's coming back. Bitcoin's at 38,500 now. Up 1.3. Well, let's rewind. Let's start off with the trending and biggest gainers. We need World War III in 2028. Lol. Yeah, I mean, I sure hope not. But you know what? Honestly, war historically has been bullish for the stock market, at least for the countries that win. China versus USA. Yeah, that might be a thing. Or USA versus Russia. The world versus Russia and China. That could be a thing. It need recessions. We didn't happen since 2008. Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, I guess you can't count the C19, the pandemic, as a recession because it did crash pretty hard. It just came up a lot, faster than anyone expected. Um, so I do kind of count the C19 as a recession. But yeah, on average, every 7 to 8 years, there's a recession. So we were like kind of overdue. And yeah, I guess the next one would be like 2029, around 2028. Yeah, guys, we're in a good times is over period, and things are coming back down to the mean. Regressing back to average here. So everyone's complaining, but in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that bad. But yeah, money printer's off. Good times are over. What up, Punk Skater?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. SPY is in a downtrend until it's not, but I will be buying SPY at 400, lol. Yeah, dude. Oh, you missed the beginning, but of the show. But yeah, the market was nuts today. It was at hit 405 and then it ripped back to the upside. So I hope it's not, a fake or anything. But yeah, very real chance it goes back down to 400. It almost did. So we were back to the yearly lows today. And what up, O'Milly?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
All right, thank you everyone for being here. Please smash the like button if you haven't yet. I agree on the recession. Which part? But yeah, yeah, it was way overdue, and C19 happened, and that was like the fastest recession in history. And Jay Powell says very slight chance of recession coming up, but we know not to trust this guy, so I sure hope not. But we might hit a recession. We're like halfway there, if you do the math on it. Because 30% from the top is considered a recession. So we're in a correction. We're down 10% already. We're at like 15% down. So another 15% to the downside, which is, I did the math. It was like 336 on SPY. If we hit 336, that would be officially recession territory. So I sure hope not. Why do people park in the driveway but drive on the parkway? That's like a 420 question. Like a interesting. I always wondered why a hamburger is beef. Why do we call it a hamburger if it's beef, right? All right. Back to this. So number one trending STEPN, that's down. Pancake Swap and Curve, DAO token. Nothing too crazy going on there. Biggest gainers, Safe Floki, 740%. MetaPay, 420%. Nice. And Coupon Bay. No idea what that is. That's up 190%.
Hey, you gonna lose all your money? That's a scam!
All right, so on to the real crypto here. So yeah, we did Bitcoin. Ether up 2.42%. Binance pretty sideways. XRP up 1.2%. Solana down a little bit. Terra's doing pretty well, 3.7%. Cardano up. Damn, Cardano's at 78 now? Holy crap. Yeah, I remember I sold Cardano at 2. And then it went up to 3. And I thought I was, like, pretty stupid. And now it's below 1. So I'm glad I did that. But yeah, what? That's crazy. Very volatile. Doge is coming back. Only down a little bit. Sheep down 2.76%. Avalanche up. So not too much price action. Oh, Chronos. So yeah, crypto.com. Down 9% there. Down 32% for the week.
Good.
Yeah, so that's because they cut their credit card rewards or debit card. I don't know which one it is, but I think that's a bit of an overreaction. Staking didn't change, but yeah, good time to buy the dip there. Not financial advice. Buy the effing dip. Next quarter, if GDP comes out in negative growth with high inflation, a recession will hit and market will tank. Yeah, I mean, I sure hope not, but you know, at this point, anything can happen. Maybe I'll turn on the money printer again. I can't see it, but yeah, I doubt J-Powell's gonna turn on the money printer again, but that'd be very nice. And then I can dump my bags and then and then exit and buy the dip. Should have sold in the beginning of 2022. That's when everything started going downhill. Cardano 69 is a good entry. Yeah, I agree. Can't go too wrong at 69. Great time to buy Cardano. Yeah, it is, but it doesn't really move that much. So it'll have its day again. But it's just been going down. About Dow recession number mark. Don't know what you mean there, low roller. If you were a dog, which would you be? I don't know, dude. Never thought about that, but if I were to ever get a dog, I'd probably get a corgi. You know what? I'd be a Shiba Inu. Why not? Yeah, I'd be a Shiba Inu. If I were to get a dog, I'd be a corgi, or if I were to get a good dog, I'd get a corgi or a Shiba Inu. ApeCoin down 11%. Yeah, let's sort this out, but there's not too much price action. I'd be a little leg humper. Yeah, I think we all, all of us would. Got some dirty dogs in here. I'd be a hot dog. Good one. Yeah, that's kind of like a corgi. The long wiener dogs. Yeah, we got jokes here today, huh? Alright, let's sort this out. So, looks pretty even, about half and half. A little more red than green, but we'll just call it 50-50. But yeah, really not too much price action. Biggest gainer is Mina, 5.28%. Terra is the biggest value coin here, 3.67%. And then ETH, FTX, Avalanche. Not too much price action. There's actually more price action on the red side. This is kind of weird. So I'm assuming that the value coins were holding up the market here. See, it looks like it's pretty even between red and green. But there's more price action on the red side, but I think most of the value coins are in the green. That's why crypto's up today. But yeah, biggest loser, ApeCoin. Could have told you that was going to happen. Got some news on that coming up here very shortly. Yeah, then Chronos, 10%. And then it drops off from there. But I really don't see any value coins here. Sheeb. That's it. Sheeb, Tron, Solana. But yeah, not a bad day in crypto. I'll take it. Slightly bullish in crypto today. So you really only lost in crypto if you were in these growth coins, these poop coins. Okay. So stock market finishes in the green, crypto in the green. Great start to the week. Let's go. Alright, let's get to the news here. Got a few articles, and I think Low Roller has some for us as well. One second here, guys. The Dow stock number is 35K points. What's the recession of Dow stock? It'll be 25. Oh, I don't know, dude. Just take the high of the Dow and take off 30% from that, and that would be considered recession. Joe would be a horn dog. Yeah, you guys got the jokes today. Alright, let's see here. Alright, guys, so today we got a few articles. 2 from Low Roller and 4 from myself about Other Deeds, which is the ApeCoin NFTs. I don't think it's the ApeCoin NFTs, but they have a partnership with NFTs there. Got some EV news and some stuff about Warren Buffett. So let's start with, what's this? Mark Cuban proposes using Dogecoin to solve crypto's Twitter ad problem. Hey, I'm with it. Not really sure how that's gonna solve the problem, but sure. You know, anything bullish Dogecoin, I'm with it. Not gonna read all that, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And I think Elon Musk would be as well. Solana goes dark for 7 hours as bots swarm candy machine NFT mining protocol. This isn't the first time this has happened. I'm pretty sure Solana has gone down a few times, actually. Well, they didn't get hacked, right? It just went down. So, yeah, got some network stuff to figure out there. Solana doesn't appear to have the most secure network. And yeah, this is an issue because this has happened more than one time now. Got to get that figured out. All right, on to my articles here. Yuga Labs Other Deeds. NFT mint triggers backlash from community. Yuga Labs faces accusations of fraud, manipulation, and preferential treatment from unhappy community members over Other Deeds NFT mint. So yeah, this happened over the weekend. Big catalyst for ApeCoin. They're going to release their metaverse. And there were problems because of this. So, well, on the bright side, it was the biggest minting, I don't know what you would call it, but biggest NFT rollout ever. So they sold out immediately after it dropped, but everyone wanted it. So people had to pay 2.6 Ether, 2.6 to 5 Ether to mint the NFTs. Yeah, over 7,000 Ethereum were used to mint the NFTs. That's a lot of money. I think it was like $150 million or something like that. It turned out to be. And yeah, now they're getting accused of saying the mint was planned to fail so that the group can advertise its own blockchain, which is a bit out there. I don't really think that's the case. I think it actually just overloaded the blockchain. But I mean, it does make a case for having their own blockchain now. So yeah, some people are pissed and selling off their ape NFTs here. But yeah, this is a pretty big thing over the weekend. Alright, let's get on to some non-crypto stuff here. Some EV stuff. Biden administration announces... Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do this one first. Because it's still crypto. Warren Buffett wouldn't buy all of the Bitcoin in the world for $25. It doesn't produce anything. So, yeah. Not even going to read the article. I just wanted to share that title with you guys. But let's give him the clown. Yeah, this boomer just still doesn't believe. You know, it's crazy. He's supposed to be the best investor, greatest investor of all time, but he still can't come around to crypto. It doesn't make sense. Him and Munger. But I don't know. Maybe he's too smart for his own good. If Bitcoin went down to 25, I would go like max margin on it. But yeah, he said this last week, and I don't know. Like I said, give him the cloud. It's just ridiculous how he still can't believe in crypto. All right, now let's get into the EV stuff. So, Biden administration announces $3.1 billion to make electric vehicle batteries in the U.S. The funding is part of the bipartisan infrastructure law enacted in 2021. The funds will go to U.S. companies working to build new EV battery factories or overhaul existing plants to make the batteries and related components. An additional $60 million will aid in battery recycling. So this is him driving a Hummer here. Pretty funny because Biden really doesn't like Tesla. They're like excluded out of anything EV, any EV event. But he supports the, traditional automaker companies. So yeah, investing in infrastructure here for EVs. And building on that, Chrysler parent Stellantis plans $2.8 billion overhaul of 2 Canadian factories to build EVs. So Stellantis will retool 2 Ontario assembly plants to build EVs on new platforms that will allow it to offer fully electric versions of its upcoming models. The company also plans to add battery lab to its Ontario-based research and development center. The retool factories are to be up and running by 2025. Breaking news. Vice Media has hired financial advisors to seek a buyer. May sell itself off in pieces. Really? I thought Vice was doing good. I guess not. Other than new CNN. I watch Vice. All right. But yeah, so big EV infrastructure investments here in America and Canada. Guys, I have a confession to make about the neighbor. I was feeling bullish and loaded up on calls and on the coconut oil massage, and she felt grateful afterwards. that she what? All right. Keep us updated on that. Ended up. All right. Well, not sure if you're joking or what, but I sure hope you're serious. Here you go, Punk Skater.
Winning.
Everyone is bashing Bitcoin because it is not doing well. When Bitcoin doing well, suddenly everyone loved Bitcoin. Yeah, because, it's mostly new people to crypto and they don't understand. You just have to hold, like literally just diamond hands, and it's very volatile. These stupid people buying in at the high and then losing half their money, losing all their money. And, oh my god, it's a scam. No, just diamond hands. Like, I'm pretty upset. I want it to go back up. I'm trying to sell at 60K. Because there's like a head and shoulders forming. But maybe a while before it gets back up there. But, yeah. Crypto, Bitcoin, diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Buffett probably holding shorts from 60K on Bitcoin. You'd think he would? Because he's been saying it for a while. I don't know. I don't know if he would actually short crypto. That'd be kind of stupid. But I could see it. What up, Monir?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks, Spinner Dude. Appreciate you as always. And nice seeing you again as well. CNN plussed it in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, less than a month. You think I should average down with AMC now? 27 my average. Let's check that out. I know Bitcoin will hit $1 million and Dogecoin will hit $10 in the future. Probably not for a while, but yeah, at some point in the future. Maybe in like 10 years or something. Maybe more. All right. So yeah, those are the news for today, guys. Good stuff. And let's get on to the TA now. Please smash the like button if you haven't yet, guys. Let me just check YouTube real quick. 12 viewers, 9 likes. So a lot of people in here. Yeah, a lot of people in here. So thank you, guys. Everyone who's here.
I appreciate you.
And yes, please smash the like button. Please smash the like button. Alright, so let's look at AMC first for Wilson. But yeah, once again, guys, we're gonna do RDBX, Redbox, Aterian, and SOS. Alright, so should you average down? Well, it looks like it's still pulling back, but it looks like it's starting to bottom out. You know, no bottom just yet, but it's catching some pretty strong support. RSI is at 38, so that's a pretty decent entry. Not, you know, not like the best entry, but above average entry. So it's not bad at all. So I can't support averaging down at 15, yes, but it may go down a little bit lower. But I guess you really can't go too wrong at 15. At some point, you know, this pops every couple of months. So yeah, it's not a bad idea to average down, and when it pops or squeezes again, you know, what should be in the next few months, it pops every, you know, a few times a year. So Wilson, I would say, yeah, it's not a bad idea. I can support it, but just be aware it may pull back a little bit more. But it is starting to catch support. You know, looks pretty bullish, cup and handle and everything. So yeah, I can't go too wrong averaging down. I'd support that. But just be aware it can't keep going back down. But I don't expect it to, like, you know, do a major sell-off or anything. So yeah, go ahead, dude. Alright, so what are we doing today? Redbox. Holding pretty strong here, too. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, Redbox, Aterian, and SOS. Let's do it, guys. Why does this have a... I'm not sure why this has a little, like, warning thing here. What does that mean? Okay, whatever. So here is RDBX Redbox Entertainment. This finishes at $8.53 today. That is up 42.64%. So that one more time. This damn motorcycle. So this was the big stock today. Number 2 on StockTwits after SPY. Definitely short squeezing here. So we're going to analyze it. So this started to get momentum on Friday. Had a big day on Friday. Started to see some mentions about it, but nobody really cared too much. But But today it just kept on squeezing, and now now it's really getting a lot of attention. So really no news to justify this price action today. No company specific news. It just seems really retail driven. Apes teaming up here, jumping in, buying the stock up, and squeezing it. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being 160. The bottom. The low. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 11, which it hit today. And if it is 11, that would be a bearish indicator, because that would mean the cup already topped out and is due for a pullback to form the handle. But it can also be above 11, and anything above 11 would be a bullish indicator, because that would mean the cup is not completed yet. Let's see here. It can also be It can also be 1205, 1395, 1475, 1795, 1925, or even the high of 2720. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 11 or 12. So the cup and handle can be bullish or bearish depending on where the top is. But it looks like in the short term, it's a bearish indicator, and longer term, it would be a bullish indicator. We also have a possible bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet. But it looks like we got a strong flagpole forming here. So all we would need is some pullback to form the flag and get confirmation. And that would be a bullish indicator. That would suggest that the stock may want to break out to the upside. Okay. And then we do have a double gap up. First gap up at 375. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 375 eventually to fill this gap. And then today we have another gap up at 620. So another bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to 620 to fill this gap. Okay. Not really much happening in the aftermarket here. Well, yeah. And in the aftermarket here, this is running up to 865. So that would be, so if this holds, that would be a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will keep running to the upside. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. All right, let's see here. I guess we'll go up to 12. All right. So right now this is sitting on the support of 850, which it finished around today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 880, 915, 945, 980, 1010, 1050, 1090, 1125, 1170, and then 1205. There is resistance above 1170, or excuse me, 1205, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 820, 790, 765, 735, 710, 685, 640, $6, 560, 520, 445, 390, 350, 315, 270, 235, $2, and then the low of 160. So right now at this current price, 853, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. Let's see here. However, if/when this breaks 1340 to the upside, the channel starts to open up and get really wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 1340. And to the downside, if/when this breaks 685, the channel starts to open up and get pretty wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 685. RSI is currently at 86, so that is very overbought and very overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 159 million in volume today, which is the biggest volume day ever. Which is the biggest volume day of the year. On Friday was the biggest volume day, and now today is the new biggest volume day of the year. Friday was the biggest volume day of the year, and today we have a new biggest volume day of the year. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume, and it does appear like this is still short squeezing. Still a lot of positive, still a lot of momentum. Still a lot of momentum here. All right. So just my opinion, guys, not financial advice. So it does appear like this is still squeezing. May have a little bit more upside to go. But based on the aftermarket action here, it seems like the squeeze doesn't have too much more upside and should be pulling back pretty soon. Long term, it looks bullish. Got a strong bullish indicator in the cup and handle. But in the short term, we are getting a lot of bearish indicators in the double gap up, high RSI, cup and handle. It's actually pulling back now in the aftermarket. And aftermarket action. So yeah, I do think the squeeze is almost over. Should be coming to an end soon. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. I think it's a bit too late to go long here. You already missed your chance. Should have went long at 4. And here at 850 and here at 853. Like I said, you probably already missed it. And you're probably going to get burned. Maybe there's a bit more upside to go. Doesn't look like the squeeze is over just yet, but should be coming to an end pretty soon. But I would say going long here would be a high risk, high reward play. Definitely a gamble at this point, not really an investment. So I would just wait for a pullback. Well, so if you want to gamble, go ahead, but good chance you're going to lose your money, to be completely honest. But that's only if you want to quick scalp this. If you like the stock long term and you want to buy and hold, which honestly I don't know why you would, because I don't know who watches Redbox anymore. But if you want to hold this long term, I would hold off. This will come crashing down, as with every short squeeze. And like I said, there are gaps at 620 and 375. So this should fill. I would personally set the buy orders to 375. Let's see here. Well, and I think that'd be a really excellent entry. So if you want to quick scalp this, do it at your own risk. I don't think it's a great idea. But please do. But if you want to, do that at your own risk. And if you want to buy and hold this, I would hold off to 375, where the gap is. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, looks like a pretty good play to me. Just be careful because, again, it may not be done squeezing just yet, but at some point, sooner or later, this will have to come crashing down, as with every short squeeze, and there's a lot of downside to go here. So again, I do think this will fill at 620 and 375. %55 downside. What up, Henrik?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Just gonna read some comments while this siren passes. How's it going? Please tell me about BBBY. I'm in $13.700 shares. All right, let me finish up with Redbox, and we'll get to that. But thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Please smash the like button if you haven't yet, guys. Amazon won victory against Union in New York this weekend. Yeah, I saw that. Amazon. So I thought that was going to pass because the other one did, but this one didn't. Pretty weird. All right, back to this. So from the current price, 853 down to 375, where the gap is, that's over a 55% downside. So a lot of downside potential here. A lot of money to be made here on the downside. So I can support going short at 853 and higher. And I think a good place to cover would be anywhere from 620 to 375. Personally, I try to cover at 375. And I guess I'll just say it now. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 845. So if this holds, that would be a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. I skipped your comment twice. No, I read it, didn't I? She ended up sucking my hot dog. No, I read it, dude. Unless you're talking about a different comment. Try to keep it PG here. But no, I read it, dude. Okay. So yeah, guys, pretty straightforward. Long term, looks like a good stock to buy and hold. Technically, long term the stock looks bullish. Technically, based on the charts. But fundamentally, I don't know. I don't think Redbox is a good company. No one watches Redbox anymore. But in the short term, this may keep squeezing a little bit more, but really shouldn't have too much more upside. So if you want to quick scalp this, I don't think that's the best idea. Probably going to get burned, but if you want to, do it at your own risk. And if you want to buy and hold this, I would hold off and wait to 375 where the gap is. I think that'd be a great entry. And if you want to go short, oh, I forgot to mention, I should say. I would say going short here would be a medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk because, again, may not be done squeezing just yet, but as long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here, you should be able to make a lot of money to the downside. And yeah, and if you want to go short, looks like a pretty good play to me. As long as you're able to withstand some upside pressure here. May keep going a little bit more to the upside, but sooner or later, this will have to come crashing down. And there's a lot of downside potential here. Now these damn ambulances are coming. I would personally cover at 375. I would personally cover at 375, where the gap is. Alright. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is RDBX Redbox. Alright, Bed Bath & Beyond. Let's see here. $13.77 shares. Damn, you literally caught the bottom, huh? I think, yeah, you said this the other day. But yeah, really good entry there. RSI's at 29, so undersold, or oversold, undervalued. Yeah, dude, looks pretty good. Really shouldn't go lower than 1240 here. That's the low. And looks like you caught the relative bottom. So, you know, looks pretty bullish. Low RSI, cup and handle. So this will have its day again. You know, when there's meme mania round 3 or whatever, round 4. I don't know what we're at right now. So, yeah, Henrik, I would just say hold this, diamond hands, and once this pumps and squeezes again, because it will at some point, probably give it a couple of months. You know, every couple of months these memes pump. So when it does, hit the sell button. So yeah, this is definitely not a buy and hold. This is a buy and wait till it squeezes again and hit the sell button. But really good entry there, and yeah, you can't go too wrong. Really can't go too much lower. So I like it, dude. Congrats to you. Looks really good. What up, Brucey, baby?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. I'm late to the party. What did we go over? Let me skim the vid. We just did Redbox. That's all we did. So we're gonna get to Aterian and SOS now. Did anyone make money in SOS? I don't think so. I don't think anyone made a play on it. But that did go up a lot, and we'll get to that very shortly. All right, let's do Aterian and SOS. Let me just give me a second here. Let me pull up my notes on Aterian because I wasn't planning on doing it, but at last minute it did moon pretty high, so we're gonna do it now. Let me just find my notes on this from one of the previous shows. Actually, I haven't talked about it in a few days. Alright, here we go. I haven't talked about it in like a week. That's surprising. All right. Got it. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. And let's do Aterian. Let me just check YouTube real quick. 9 viewers, 11 likes. Thank you, guys. Please smash the like button if you haven't yet. And what up, Jana? Tell me about Mito and HYMC. Sure. Only if you smash the like button. Let's do that first. Alright, so this is pretty brutal. Damn, 32% today. So, it looks like it's not done selling off just yet, but you really can't go too wrong here. Looks like the all-time low. RSI at 19. So, very oversold, very undervalued. Gap down here at 137. So should come back up there eventually and cup and handle. So a lot of bullish indicators here. Looks very, very bullish. So I don't think it's done selling off just yet. Looks like a falling knife right now. Should sell off a little bit more. But, you know, this is looking really bullish long term. So, I mean, you can't go too wrong at 27. Should come back a little bit more though. So I'd support going. I'd give it a couple of days before you buy in here, but it does look really bullish. A lot of bullish indicators, and really no bearish indicators or neutral indicators. So, yeah, once the volatility cools off, I'd go for this. Looks like a really good buy. Not financial advice. It's going up in the aftermarket too, so, but it's low float. But yeah, looks pretty bullish in the long term. And HYMC, this one got wrecked today, didn't it? So it looks like a double gap down, you know, at $2 and 140. So it should come back up there. But again, I'm just concerned that this might come back down to 40 cents. But it looks like it's bottoming out actually. So this one is pretty hard to tell. Long term, it should come back up, but you know, at the current price, 130, it's not exactly the greatest entry. Pretty good entry. 40 RSI. So it looks like it wants to catch support and reverse, but so it's a decent entry, but this is kind of a gamble at this point, to be honest. It's kind of hard to tell where it's going. It may come back down to 40 cents, but eventually it should come back up to 140 and $2 to fill these gaps. But it looks like it's starting to catch support. So, you know what? I'd support going along at 130. Just be aware, this can go a lot. This can be a lot worse. So, personally, I just stay away from this. You know, it's really hard to tell. So, I say long-term bullish. Short-term, who knows? Can go either way. Pretty risky stuff at this point. So if you want to, you know, 130 is not a bad entry, but might go a lot, might be a lot worse. I'd stay away from this one right now, personally. And what up, Healthy Morty?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here. Appreciate you as always. Please smash the like button, guys. Feels like just like MULN, what, HYMC? I mean, it's a meme stock. They all trade like this, you know? They pump and dump and pump and dump, and you just gotta know when to hit the sell button. When it pumps, you hit the sell button. When it dumps, you buy it at the bottom. And you wait for it to pump again and hit the sell button. You know, these meme stocks are not... Diamond hands is not the way on these meme stocks, to be honest. They're day trades. They're swing trades. They're not diamond hands. They're not buy and hold. Got 1K shares of HCDI, average 290 today, running a bit after hours. HCDI low float and high short like RDBX. HCDI 290. So you did pretty good already, dude. Congrats. Already up 10%. Yeah, just be careful. It looks like it's going up tomorrow. Looks like it's still squeezing. Yeah, aftermarket action. But and volume is picking up. But, you know, RSI is at 78, so this is overbought, overvalued. So, I'd just say you should probably set a stop loss when, just in case. Maybe set a stop loss at 290, so worst case scenario, you know, you get out for break even. But, you know, tomorrow looks like it's going to keep going tomorrow. So good luck to you. Congrats already, and, you know, good luck, dude. It should go up tomorrow, but, you know, I think stop losses is a good way to play this at this point. What's up? Yeah, what's up, dude? All right, let's get back to, let's get back to Aterian and SOS. So thank you guys. A lot of people in here chatting. A lot of people in the show today. Thank you guys. Mondays are pretty slow, so it's already a great show. 14 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, see what happens. Free market. Yeah, good luck to you, dude. It looks pretty good, though. I think it's going to go up tomorrow. Wishing you the best of luck. Alright, Aterian and SOS. Cool, let's do it. So here's ATER Aterian. This finishes at $5.63 today. That is up 9.75%.
Winning.
So we've been covering this stock a lot for the past month. It's been short squeezing. Momentum cooled off, and we haven't talked about it in like a week. But today, major price action. And this did make top 10 on StockTwits today. So once again, we're going to analyze it. I don't think there was any news. Let me just double check. Nope. So no company-specific news to justify this price action today. Just seems like it's mostly retail-driven. The apes are still in here, still trying to squeeze the stock. I sold Ethereum too early, buying dips tomorrow. They have earnings next Monday. Okay, so about that, I didn't know that, but that could be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. It usually is, you know, these catalysts. So be careful, dude. You know, everyone's expecting it to moon during earnings, but most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time it sells the news. Whether they're good earnings or not, usually the news sells. So, you know, earnings are pretty much a gamble, so be careful. That's, you know, when it comes to earnings on any stock. But yeah, you sold too early, so as long as you made money, you can't be too upset. But yeah, I feel you, dude. Missed opportunity. So just be careful with the earnings. All right, let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this looks like a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being the low of 210. And it looks like this topped out at 680. And pulled back to form the handle. And it looks like the handle is almost complete. And in the longer term, this is bigger. This is part of an even bigger cup and handle. where the top is $49. So, multiple cup and handles here, but in the short and long terms, those cup and handles do look bullish. So this should come back up to 680 to complete the handle. And from there, it should rip to the upside. All right, what else we got here? Gap down. 850. We do have a gap down at 850, so that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 850. Eventually to fill this gap. May take a while, but eventually it should. Where's this gap down? Here it is. Gap up. And then we do have a gap up at 390. Very small gap, but it is there. So that is a bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock may come back down to 390 eventually to fill this gap. And I'll just say this just in case for later, but and in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to 555, so that's a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. But that may change. See where it ends. I guess we'll talk about the MACD here. And down here on the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line looks like it's moving to the upside and will soon cross the signal line. So that is a bullish indicator that is suggesting that it may be time to buy soon. Okay. ATER more than 13 days, failure to deliver, so everyone is playing ATER for a squeeze. Who knows if it will? Yeah. See, when at least you're reasonable. Like, you're an ATER ape, but you're not like, moon, you know? Like you're very realistic and reasonable about it. And you play the pumps and the dumps accordingly. So, you're doing it right, dude. The way you sold covered calls and the way you're like, you're optimistic that it will squeeze, but you're realistic in the sense that it may not. You're playing it the right way. You're a reasonable ape, which is the best way to do it. These other apes are delusional, and that's how they lose all their money. But yeah, good luck to you, dude. Seems like you've been doing really well lately. Jana, please tell me MYO. Sure, let me just finish with ATER. Alright, and if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. What are you talking about, Ty? ATER 350? 350. Yeah, well, sure, dude, but I know you're joking, but that's how some people actually believe that. That's how they lose their money. They diamond hands and just lose everything. Don't know when to hit the sell button. All right. So right now this is sitting on the support of 565, which I finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 610, 640, 680, 715, 745, 770, $8, 835. I guess we'll go to like 10 here. 865, 910, 955, 995, and then 1045. There is resistance above 1045, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 540, 510, 485, 460, 435, 410, 390, 355, 325, 305, 275, 255, 230, 210, and then the low of 140. So right now at this current price, 563, the channels to the upside are pretty wide. So if this continues to run to the upside, expect a significant increase in price action. And to the downside, the channels are pretty decently sized. So if this runs to the downside, expect a normal amount of price action. It looks pretty bullish on the upside. RSI is currently at 62, so a little bit above average there. Nothing to be too worried about just yet, but according to the RSI, the current price of 563 should be a little bit lower. And this did 31 million in volume today, way above the average of 9 million. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So honestly, this looks pretty bullish to me. Short and long term. Long term, we got strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle and gap up. Short term, looks like this other cup and handle. Looks like the cup and handle is going to complete here. And if this breaks 680, there's a good chance this rips to the upside. Very wide channels to the upside as well. So looks like if the positive momentum keeps up, there's going to be a lot of upside potential. My only concern is the gap up at 390, which never failed. But other than that, the chart does look really bullish. Jana, didn't I already talk about Mito? Don't know if you heard. I think I already did that. But I said yeah, I said it looks pretty good. I said it looks bullish. We'll look at that once again. I'm pretty sure I talked about it. But let me just finish up with Aterian here. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. 563 isn't exactly the greatest entry. Really should have loaded up at 4. But it's a pretty decent entry. Honestly, it's a below average entry. That being said, again, a lot of bullish indicators here. So I would say going long here would be a medium risk, high reward play. Definitely worth a shot. Not the greatest entry, and there is the gap up at 390, so that's pretty scary. But like I said, very wide channels to the upside, so if this runs to the upside, there's going to be a lot of price action, and it looks like if this breaks 680 to complete the handle, there's a strong chance this moons to the upside. Not sure how high it's going to go, but looks like a lot of upside potential if this momentum keeps up. Oh, also in the short term, bullish indicator in the MACD. Forgot to mention that again. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. I can't support going long at this current price, 563 and lower. And if it pulls back below 563, then you can just average down at these supports that I mentioned before. And that's if you want to quick scalp this. If you're in this for the long term, then I think the better play would be to hold off and try to get this back at 390. Good chance it comes back down there eventually. Maybe not. But if you're in this for the long term, I don't think 563 is the greatest entry, and you could probably get a lot better. So, so I can't support going long here if you want to quick scalp it. But if you're in it for the long term, I would hold off and try to get this at a better entry. Personally, I try to get it back at 390 where the gap is. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Again, a lot of bullish indicators short term. And going short here would be pretty risky. Good chance you get burned if you do that. It may work out, but definitely more risk than reward here going short. So I would say going short here would be a high risk, medium reward play. Just not really worth it in my opinion. Again, if this keeps running to the upside, which it very well could, there's a lot of positive momentum. The price action will pick up, and this can absolutely moon. So I think holding off for now would be a better. So I think if you want to short this, I would hold off for now. And if it does moon, you want to try to catch this at the top. I don't think 563 is a good entry to go short on. So yeah, going short here at the current price, 563, not a good idea. Maybe if it does moon, wherever that may be, then I would support going short, but not right now. I think that's a bad idea. So I wouldn't do that, and I would not recommend that. All right, guys. So pretty straightforward here. The stock is still low-key squeezing. Apes still like the stock. Looks pretty good. Looks really bullish, long and short term. So I would support going long at the current price if you want to quick scalp it. Very real possibility it moves to the upside. If you're in it for the long term, I would hold off, try to get this back try to get this back at a better price. I think 390 would be a good entry. And if you want to go short, I don't think that's a good idea right now. Good chance it moves. Good chance it squeezes, and you get burned. So if you want to go short, I would hold off. And if it does squeeze, then come in and short this down. Okay. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ATER Aterian. Just put ATER to 350 on the title of your video, and you'll have thousands of clicks tomorrow, man. Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong. I'm sure if I did that for like all my videos, I'd be at a couple thousand subs right now. But you know me, I tell the truth. I don't clickbait, or I don't know. Some people say I clickbait. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't clickbait. You should see what some other YouTubers do. That's some real clickbait. So yeah, you're not wrong, dude. But I just can't morally get myself to do that. You know, maybe I should, but I tell the truth here. People don't like hearing the truth. They want confirmation bias, but I should have did that, you know, a couple weeks ago when Ethereum was a really hot stock. Now it's like it doesn't get that many mentions anymore. Today I only got like 2,000 mentions or like 3,000 mentions. So it's not nearly as big as it used to be. You know, a couple weeks ago I got like 10,000 plus. Now it's only at 3,000. But yeah, it definitely will get a lot of clicks if I do that. I'm just not going to lie to you guys. Jana. See, I already talked about this one. Not sure if you heard me, but yeah, it looks really bullish. So it's probably going to keep going down a little bit more. Good chance it does, but you really can't go too wrong buying it at 27. All-time low. A lot of bullish indicators, low RSI, gap down, cup and handle. Aftermarket action, so yeah, you know, I'd support going long here. It may keep pulling back a little bit more, though. Looks like a falling knife. But yeah, you know, I really can't go too wrong buying it at 27. So, good luck to you. All right, last one, SOS. How many people still here? I think most people dipped. Oh, no. 10 viewers now, 17 likes. Thank you, guys. All right, appreciate everyone who's still here. I did not expect this many people to still be here. You know, I feel like I'm talking a lot and being kind of boring, but appreciate everyone.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Yeah, it's a really great show. Thank you, guys. You know, and Monday is usually a slow day. So great show today. Thank you guys a lot. Really appreciate it. And please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. All right, last one, SOS, and then we'll get to the Yolos. So forgive me in advance. Oh, I have to finish up with the chart here. Give me like a minute or two to finish drawing support and resistance. I didn't have time to finish this before, but that shouldn't take too long. And forgive me in advance because I'm going to wing this one. I wasn't expecting to do this one, but towards the end of the day, this did pick up a lot of momentum. So I don't have any notes. I'm just going to do this off the top of my head. But give me a second here. Let me just finish up this TA. Like, give me a minute. It actually looks pretty good already. Maybe one more here. Actually, you know what? That'll do. That's good enough. Maybe one more. Alright, I'll just put one more here and we're done. Shouldn't even really matter because we're not even going to go up that high. But alright, let's do this. We just make sure there's no news. I think there was news actually. Huh? There's an offering. 1 billion offering. And I went up? Alright. So there was news. Okay. Got it. So here is SOS. This finishes at 59 cents today. That is up 39.74%. So I haven't talked about this stock in a while. Probably in like a year. But today, got some major price action. Made top 10 on StockTwits. So we're going to analyze it. So there's a reason why the stock went up so much today. We did have some news, so let's check that out. So first of all, it says there was a $1 billion mixed securities shelf offering, which honestly sounds pretty bearish. Anytime there's an offering, that's not a good thing. It means dilution for the stock. But it seems like the market doesn't care too much. So that's good. And then they reported $2021 sales. So sales were $358 million versus $50.32 million in 2020. So big increase in revenue there, and profit was $21 million versus $13 million in 2020. So big increase in revenue, big increase in sales, in profit. So really bullish news there. And it says 2021 EPS was 1.8 cents versus 0.009 cents in 2020. So big increase in EPS. 100% increase in EPS. So yeah, besides the shelf offering news, they reported their 2021 financials, and that was and everything is a massive and the financials were significantly better than the 2020 financials. So really bullish news. Apes liked it, jumped in here. And pushed the stock up over 40% today. Very nice. Let's go ahead and analyze now. Okay. So first of all, this looks like a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being 3.85 cents, the low. And there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 85 cents, 98 cents, 112, 121, 140, 161, and even longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle, and this can't go back up to 1590, the all-time high. Although I do think the most realistic tops in the short term would be 85 cents or 98 cents. But those are all bullish indicators that is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. Looks like we have multiple gap downs too. SOUN. What's up with that? We'll check it out in a second here, dude. I was looking at that earlier. One of the biggest gainers today. Alright. Gap downs. Double gap down. We do have a double gap down. First gap down at 204. So that's a bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 204 eventually to fill this gap. May take a while, but eventually it should. And then we do have a gap down at 72 cents. So another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 72 cents eventually to fill this gap. And that should fill in the short term. Here in the aftermarket, this is pumping up to 62 cents. So if this holds, that would be a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow, the stock will run to the upside as well. And let me check out the MACD. Yeah. Damn, can't really see it though. Well, that'll do. And down here on the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line has crossed the signal line. So that is suggesting that it may be a good time to buy. Okay. I think that's it. Did I miss anything? It just popped back up at closing price. All right, we'll check it out here in a second. I think that's it. I don't see anything bearish. All right. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Or will be. I'll post it later. So we'll go up to we'll go up to $1 here. We'll go up to 120. So right now at this current price, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 61.6 cents and 57.7 cents. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 61.6 68.2, 74.8, 79.2, 84.7, 91.3, 97.9, 103, 112, 117, and then 121. There is resistance above 121, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 56.7, 50.6, 45.1, 41.8, and 37.4. Well, and 38.5. The all-time low. So right now at this current price, 59 cents, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a normal amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 140 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get pretty wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 140. RSI is currently at 59, so a little above average there. Nothing to be too concerned about, but according to the RSI, the current price of 59 cents should be a little bit lower. And this did 156 million in volume today. Biggest volume day of the year. Way above the average of 23 million. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. All right. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So short and long terms, this looks pretty bullish. Long term, we got bullish indicators in the big cup and handle and gap downs. Short term, got bullish indicators in the cup and handle, gap down, aftermarket action, and MACD. No bearish indicators, and the only neutral indicator is the RSI. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, 59 cents is really isn't exactly the greatest entry, but pretty decent entry. You missed a lot of upside. You missed a lot of upside today, but in the grand scheme of things, 59 is still a pretty low entry. And there's a lot of upside potential in the short and long terms. So maybe it'll pull back a little bit and you can get a better price, but you really can't go too wrong buying it here at 59 cents. Again, not the greatest entry, but in the grand scheme of things, it is pretty good. Long term. If you're thinking long term. So I can't support going long at 59 cents and lower, and if it pulls back below 59 cents, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But yeah, I would say going long here would be a medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk because this may pull back after such a big run today. But in the longer term, there's a lot of upside potential. Again, this should come back up to 204 to fill this gap. Let's see. And from this current price of 59 cents, that would be about a 350% upside. Would it be? 250%, I think. $250. That would be about a 250% upside. And it may go even higher than that. Because we got some more bullish indicators in the cup and handle. So, yeah, a lot of upside potential. definitely worth it going along here. Decent downside potential, but again, in the grand scheme of things, in the long term, really shouldn't matter too much. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Not saying it's not necessarily a bad play, but again, there's a lot of bullish indicators in the short and long terms. Really no bearish indicators, and really no bearish indicators. So this may pull back a little bit just because it ran up so high today. But just not really worth it in my opinion. I would say going short here would be a high risk, medium reward play. Just doesn't really make too much sense going short here. There are definitely better short plays out there in the market. Not worth it here to go short. Not too much downside potential and a lot of upside potential. So a good chance you get squeezed out. So I don't think going short here is a good idea. I would not do that. I would not recommend that. All right, so pretty straightforward here, guys. Great news. Great financials. Looks very bullish in the short and long terms. So if you want to go long, 59 cents, not exactly the greatest entry, but really can't go too wrong here. A lot of upside potential in the long term. And if you want to go short, I don't think that's a great idea. Definitely way better short plays out there in the market, and good chance you get burned if you do that. So, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. All right, guys. So, congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock, and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SOS. Yeah, this is SOS. All right, so there we have it, guys. All the TA done. SOUN. So, yeah, this is mooning here. So, good chance this keeps going to the upside tomorrow. Yeah, this IPO stuff is risky. So, this may keep going for a little bit more, maybe a couple of days, but this is not going to end well. I'm pretty sure about that. I've seen this over and over again. Alright, guys, so, yep, that's all the TA for today. Took a little longer than I expected. But we got through that, so we've gone almost 2 hours here today. So I predicted we'd go 2 to 2.5 hours. Looks like we're gonna finish around like 2 hours, 15 minutes. So let me just check YouTube real quick. I think a lot of people left. 5 people left. Alright, thank you guys. Whoever's still here. So let's finish up with the Yolos. This should be fun. And if you guys have anything else, questions, comments, concerns, put them in the chat right now. We'll get to that. Otherwise, we'll just finish up here with the Yolos, and that's the show. Give me a second here, just pulling up the Yolos. Alright, just gonna give this a second to finish loading, and we'll do the Yolos here. So today we should get a lot of subs. Well, we should after I do the videos. All right, still loading, but I think we're good. We'll just get started anyway. All right, so today, guys, this should be fun. A lot of Yolos, a lot of memes mostly. And then we got some actual Yolos. But yeah, nothing too serious. Let's do it, guys. So this first one is by Eric L 0930. So I don't know what I missed over the weekend, but apparently this guy is the newest legend of Wall Street bets. Look at all the awards he got. This is insane. So, yeah. Let's read here. Alright, boys, time for some classic Wall Street bets degeneracy. This broker lets me over-leverage myself to the effing moon and back. So come Monday, I will either be the first trillionaire in the world or have a margin call so expensive in my bloodline for thousands of years to come will be in debt. So this is insanity. I don't know what broker this is, but apparently he found a broker that will just give him unlimited margin. And we see here, he tried to put an order in for Tesla Leaps. Tesla 2024, June 21st, 2024, $5 strike, insanity. And he tried to buy like a million of these. No joke. Like, try to buy 10 million of these. And estimated amount is $1 trillion. Like, actually $1 trillion. $86 trillion. So yeah, this order will generate a loan of $87 trillion. Like, actually. What the hell? So, yeah, everyone's like cheering him on. Yeah, do it, do it. So, this is insanity. And today we got an update. So here's the update. So for everyone who's wondering what's going on, I have 0-day trades until tomorrow. I contacted customer service because my order kept getting canceled, and apparently I can only sell until tomorrow. The legend shall continue tomorrow. So yeah, he's trying to borrow 86 trillion in margin here, but he doesn't even have 25,000 to make day trades.
Bruh.
So apparently tomorrow he'll have day trades and he can make the order. But you know what? I don't even see how this is possible. I don't think the brokerage is going to let him do this. Unless he found some infinite money glitch like Robinhood used to have. And he's just going to do a new infinite money glitch. I don't even think the brokerage has $86 trillion to lend him. So, this is pretty hilarious. Good in theory. But I just don't see it happening. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't think they're going to let him do this. This is insanity. But great content. So, I sure hope it works. This guy might break the market. But yeah. Wall Street Bets Ape attempting to borrow $86 trillion. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see we'll see how it goes. So, Eric L 030930, thanks for posting. Hope this works out. You are insane, but in the name of Wall Street Bets and in the name of content, good luck to you. I'm rooting for you, dude. Alright, now we got some memes here. By Tax Alternative 3173. South Korea's economic newspaper today. So here's the Pepe meme. This is good.
Good.
So we got Pepe holding the Samsung and market's going down. So nice. Glad they got some sense of humor. Alright, by Special Yam 1174. Ark, imagine trusting this woman with your money. She doesn't even realize what's going on in the markets. Pick related. So here we got more clowning on Kathy Wood here. Feel kind of bad. She just gets clowned on like crazy now, but rightfully so. I mean, I think there's something wrong with her. Like her something wrong up here. She must be. Or maybe she's just one of us, but yeah, Wood, I don't think we're in a bubble.
Bruh.
That's why she just keeps on buying the dips and just keeps on losing money. So I don't even know how she still has a job. I don't know how her company hasn't gone bankrupt yet. Because she's just losing money left and right for like 2 straight years. This is insanity. But, yeah. Poor Kathy Wood clowning. I feel kind of bad for her, but not really. But we definitely were in a bubble. I don't know what she's smoking. Alright, by Amazing in Math. Okay, this is funny. It started as a Twitter thing to do the opposite of whatever Jim Cramer says. Now the news media is making fun of him also. So you guys know the joke, inverse Jim Cramer. Tends to work. Not financial advice. So the NASDAQ 100 has slumped over 13% since Cramer said bear market was over.
And it's gone.
Yeah, so the 2 biggest clowns, Kathy Wood and Jim Cramer. But yeah, first there was the apes calling him, clowning on him. But now even the mass media is clowning on him, so. Not financial advice, but inverse Jim Cramer seems to work. Alright, also by Amazing in Math. What will be the nickname for this era after it's over? So here we got a chart. .com bubble, 2008 recession, whatever the F you want to call this. What do you guys think? The C19 money print, C19 J Powell money print bubble? It went up a lot, huh? In the past 10 years. But yeah, this is going to be historic. We're going to look back on this in a few years like, wow, that happened. But yeah, I would go with the C19 unlimited money printer bubble. The J Powell bubble. J Powell money printer bubble. All right, by Dexter Lab Admin. Sir, can you post your lost coin, please? Billionaire Jeff Bezos lost $20.5 billion in 24 hours.
Good.
Yeah, so this is because Amazon, did really bad last week. So how much is he worth? Like 100 billion, something like that? So to him, I guess it's really not that bad, but well, he'll be fine, But yeah, losing 20.5 billion in like that, I guess it hurts anyone, no matter how rich you are. But he'll be all right. Whatever. Cry me a river. All right, by Cyborg Algo Investor, the market giving us the old middle finger formation, or MFF. What do y'all make of this? So, pretty good indicator here. Looks bearish. Actually, it's a head and shoulders. With, I guess, 2 additional shoulders. But yeah. Middle finger indicator. I love these drawings that some of these apes do. So, it's just an extended head and shoulders, I guess. But yeah. Middle finger indicator. Bearish indicator. Alright, now we got some actual lost corn. By Dragon Blue Balls. Dragon Blue Ball Z. Nice. Can't even afford to eat my favorite crayon flavor anymore. So here we got stock lost corn, which is always something. So, he has ME, 3,000 shares, average cost $10. Now it's down to 3, so that was a 30K YOLO, down 71%, down 22K.
Good.
And Palantir is 4,000 shares, 38 cost average, so he literally bought the top. And now it's down to 10, so that was 150K YOLO, and that's down 72.63%. Yeah, this is pretty disgusting. But hey, on the bright side, they're not options. And if anything, you can just hold until they come back up. Gonna be a while. But at this point, that's really all you can do. So just some really bad timing here. He bought the top on these. I don't know why. Maybe average down. Probably has no more money to average down. But yeah. Some pretty big loss corn here. Sucks, but not the worst thing in the world. Just hold. And at some point, they'll come back up. But yeah, Dragon Blue Ball Z, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss, dude. But like I said, just hold, just diamond hands. You'll make your money back someday. But yeah, this is pretty typical, right? Buy high, sell low. So thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Good luck to you. All right, this is by Butthole. Get it? It's going great. So I don't know what the hell this guy did today, but today he's down 178K.
And it's gone.
Wish I knew what he did, but it seems like FD Yolos, that's all it really can be. Or is it today? No, I think he's down 178K in total. All right, my bad, not today, in total. It says mostly tech stocks he added around the top. Yeah, so I wish I knew he said what happened. But yeah, lost 178K. Really, really disgusting. Hopefully they weren't options, but I have a bad feeling they are. But yeah, lost corn. So sorry for your loss, dude. Thanks for posting. And good luck to you. By Doge Dillionaire, I was born in the hood. So some more stock lost corn here on Robinhood. So we got Robinhood, 2,510 shares, 2,510 shares, 30 cost average. Average cost $30. Looks like a 75K YOLO, and right now he's down about 51K, 67%.
Good.
So yeah, another instance of buy high, sell low. I don't know why you'd go buy so much of Robinhood at that price. Kind of dumb if you ask me, but this is Wall Street Bets. So yeah, pretty disgusting. But if at least they're shares, not options. Same thing. So at some point in the future, this will probably come back up. May take a while, but yeah, this is just a long-term diamond hands. Maybe you should just average down. I don't know. So look on the bright side. At least they're not options, and there's a chance you can make it, and you probably will get your money back at some point in the future. Probably be a while, but long-term diamond hands. So Doge Billionaire, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Could be worse, but it really sucks. And good luck to you, dude. All right, last one by Twitter.com. 22K options YOLO on some Amazon because I'm a rainbow bear. No way this goes tits up. Yep, no way it goes tits up.
Good.
So let's check it out. So Amazon FD here. $2,360 put expiring May 6th. Let's check that out. So I don't think this is a good idea. He bought these after it already crashed due to earnings. So that's not good, but let's check out the delta here. What do you have? 2360 put. So 20% delta, 20 delta. So 80% chance this does not work. Good chance it goes tits up. 44, so he's already down 50%. He was up here when he posted 5 hours ago. But I guess Amazon ripped to the upside since then. So he's already down over 50% on this. And 80% chance this doesn't work and it goes to zero.
Good.
So Twitter.com, thanks for hosting. This is ridiculous. I don't know why you did this. You bought puts after it already crashed. Bad idea. And at this point I think you should cut because it's probably not going to happen. Still got like 10K in value here. And it's going to go to zero if you don't. Well, it's most likely going to go to zero if you don't cut. So do what you want, dude, but not looking good. So thanks for hosting. Good luck to you. Hope it works out, but not looking great. Sorry for your loss so far. I would cut, but whatever happens, please post updates. I want to see how this goes. Alright, guys, so that's the show for today. So we got 4 people still in here. Not sure who's still here, but appreciate everyone.
I appreciate you. You loyal.
So that was a good show. That was a good show. Hope you guys enjoyed. Pretty long show as well. 2 hours, 15 minutes here, but we got through a lot of stuff, a lot of articles, a lot of TA, a lot of Yolos. So I had fun. And great show. A lot of people in here chatting today. Thank you to all the regulars. I don't think there was anyone new, but thank you to all the regulars. Hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed. Great show. And that's all I got for today. So if you guys have anything else, put it in the chat right now. Questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything, put them in the chat. Otherwise, we'll get out of here. And yes, today we should get a lot of subs because a lot to talk about. Redbox and ATER and SOS. All right, going once. Going twice. All right, cool. That's it. Let's get out of here, guys. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on The Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.